So for you, it was kind of like, this is a difficult topic for a lot of people to approach, and this is an opportunity that I can help simplify that for people.
It's someone described, so I do litigation, and people often describe litigators as someone who sort of parachutes into a problem, learns all about that problem very quickly so that they can help with it, and then once the case is over, leaves it, and may or may not ever see that same problem again. And so that's what I've liked is, whether it's whether I'm learning something about medicine or engineering or whatever, I enjoy sort of learning about that problem and trying to figure out a solution. And in addition to being a litigator, I'm also a mediator where I don't represent a party and I try to get parties to work towards a resolution. I really enjoyed doing that because it helps bring people together.
Well, it's probably also very important as a city councilor. You're over the whole city, so you have considerations that expand broader than Barry. But both of y'all are going to have businesses of all kinds of industries that have those unique problems, and having that context, having that ability to say, okay, I know how that industry kind of operates. It's going to help you craft solutions and provide that context to your fellow counselors. So it's a very valuable thing to have, is understanding multiple dimensions of stuff.
And I will say, those of us who are serving as the ward reps so appreciate that about Alex, because he always brings a very calm and methodical approach to things. It sort of makes it more of a process and less, you don't get so emotional and upset about things. You just kind of work through it logically. And he does that, I think, probably as a mediator quite well. And he brings that to us in council. And it really does help work through issues that might be a little thorny or, might be a little bit heated or have, different opinions on the side.
Okay.
He brings a very cool head and a kind of logical approach to things, which is super helpful.
I can imagine that because, there are, like you're saying, there are areas where emotions can get in the way of things. And you really want to be crafting policy off of logic and sound reasoning and not emotional response, because that can create a lot of,
You do. You want
frustration.
You don't want emotion to overtake the rational thought and process and analysis of what goes on. And Barry's given me a whole lot of credit.
No,
I got 10 people who are really pretty good at doing this themselves. So I get to take a lot of credit for it. But they really do. Everyone recognizes that it is important to go through the process, take all the information and analyze it in a reasonable and logical way.
Yeah.
It's issues that come before us are important to someone. That's why they're coming to us.
Yeah.
And so it is easy if you're not careful to let that emotion just take it over. And once that happens, it's hard to figure out what the best decision is for the city.